Crime never sleeps in this city. First boots dying left and right. And when a first boot dies, they come to me. My name is Petals, Petunia Petals, esteemed private eye of finger pointing toward Camera City. I don't know why I keep getting assigned to the deaths of first boots, but it's a living. It was a normal day of speedrunning Urban Yeti when he walked in. The kind of guy who doesn't let Sharpie into his camp. The nerve! He told me that Shu, the first boot of Strive for the Million, had been killed at a party, stabbed 23 times with an Etch-a-Sketch, claimed to be a witness but couldn't catch the identity of the culprit. I began to have a large coughing fit due to my allergy to bullshit. I quickly deduced that he was an accomplice, and he admitted that he had bought the Etch-a-Sketch for the killer for $3.74. That number seemed important, so I wrote it down on my notepad, but then I realized that I was holding the notepad upside down. When I turned it over, I realized that due to my sloppy handwriting, it now perfectly spelled, "Meet me at the bar at 12:36. My esteemed deduction skills had come through once again. I made my way to the arm-holding ooze bar at the appointed time and quickly recognized my old partner, Water Balloon from Object Trek. "Petals, you made it! I found crucial evidence that I can't believe I overlooked," he said in his stupid fucking plankton voice. Water Balloon handed me a list of guests for the party, all potential suspects. Of note was my second cousin, Tulip. This case was just starting to get interesting. I made my way to the crime scene and found Tulip with her best friend, Trophy. Trophy was screaming about a traitor while standing next to a frozen block with a tomato inside. The usual suspects of a case. I used my tried-and-true method of interrogation, pulling a gun on the suspect. "Why'd you do it, Trophy? Why'd you kill Shu?" I said with incredible emotion and line delivery. Trophy froze, called me a maniac, and then ran off. Man, what a square. Has she ever even seen a Trog entry before? This is how everyone solves their problems. Then I noticed that she had dropped the murder weapon in the panic. I picked up the device, a standard Etch-a-Sketch with signs of use. An impressively well-drawn knife adorned the screen. I turned the device upside down and shook it, and to my surprise, it displayed a new message. The killer is... Wait a minute. That's not how an Etch-a-Sketch works! This Etch-a-Sketch must be... haunted! I instinctively shot the Etch-a-Sketch, and it began to vibrate mysteriously until it blew up. As the smoke lifted, a voice boomed out, and I recognized the form of one of my own team members. "So, Petals, you finally figured out that the killer was me, Rachel!" The telephone approached me and began to speak again. "You've deduced that it was actually I who possessed an Etch-a-Sketch, telepathically convinced Mr. Cloud to buy me and give me to Shu, who I then mind-controlled to stab himself 23 times in the chest." No I didn't, but thanks for telling me, genius," I said because I'm such a snarky bitch. Then I handcuffed her and questioned, "Why'd you do it, you monster?" "Because that big, fat, leather, nasty-smelling fat bitch took me off the motherfucking schedule with his trifling, dirty, leather, racist ass," she shouted as the police let her out of the building. Well, you know what they say, Rachel. Justice always finds the right number.